Hats off, the flag is passing by. That's the Wallingford Fire Department Color Guard. Most beautiful colors in the world. Can you read this? Here's John Sabo, the Grand Marshal of the parade. Brigadier General John Sabo worked very hard on all of this. Here is the parade. His staff, Dr. Neil McKenzie, Medical Corps, United States Naval Corps, Edward Polanski, and James Shortell, Colonel Edward Polanski, Major James Shortell. I want to give Dr. McGahey his proper due. Dr. David McGahey, Captain in the Medical Corps, United States Naval Reserve. William Neal Mackenzie, Honorary Grand Marshal, Lieutenant Commander in the United States Naval Corps. And he is our Honorary Grand Marshal. Wonderful to have you here, Mr. McKenzie. And here is our Jubilee 325 chairlady and her husband, Johanna Fishbein and Mr. Fishbein. And the no, that's not the honorary parade general. Without Johanna, the events of this entire year would not have taken place. She is a taskmaster, to say the least, but she does it all with love. And she always tells us that she couldn't do anything without her husband.
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
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 Here's the Jubilee 325 Steering Committee. I can see Ray Bartell getting out. And on the other side, I think it's Gene Holloway. These people have been working all year on all of the events that have taken place and will continue to take place until July. But Gene Holloway and Ray Bartell. In the next car, I see two more members of the steering committee. The one doing all the talking is Bev Beliveau, and sitting next to her is Bev Paletti, two dear friends of mine. And I'm glad to see them here. Completely. Accompanying the ladies is Will Berghoff, who is a veteran of World War II. And behind this unit is an organization very near and dear to my heart, Wallingford Center, and carrying the flag are Rosalie Cross and Dr. David Kluge. It's a wonderful organization, started quite a while ago, still going strong. Let's see that. Can't see who's in this car, but I'll let you know in 1 minute. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Quickly approaching is the first musical unit in the parade, and it is our very own Yalesville Senior Ancient Fife and Drum Corps. A member of the Company of Fifers and Drummers, the original group was organized in 1893, and the group here today, and going right by us at the moment is Bert Killen, parade chairman. I'm sorry, Bert. This is the third reorganization of that unit, which took place in 1975. The director is Bernie Lindauer. The major is Margaret Maraska. Drums are instructed by the late Hugh Quigley, and fifers by Eleanor Borick. Let's welcome the Yalesville Senior Ancient Fife and Drum Corps.
Behind the drum corps, we have Mayor Dickinson, the town council. I recognize Rosa DeLauro and Attorney General Richard Blumenthal, Peter Gavea, Tom Zapala, Tom Zielinski, Susan Duryea, Steve Knight, Iris Papali, Dr. Joseph Sarasolo, can't tell who that is, Sir Testa, and who's that? I can't see it. Mary Mashinsky. Where was she? Oh, and Representative Mary Mashinsky.
Our next unit, I'm sure most of you recognize, this is the 2nd Company Governor's Foot Guard Field Music from New Haven, Connecticut, and we are very happy to have them with us.
Coming by now is the 2nd Company Governor's Horse Guard. Please welcome them. Don't they look wonderful? Is it unusual? I like seeing all those ladies controlling all those horses. Next we have the Wallingford Auxiliary Police. Couldn't do without them either. First Division Commander Sergeant Raymond Rise and his aide Sergeant Bruno Rise and Corporal James Moran.
And it's obvious to all of you who are parade followers that this is the 1st Company Governor's Foot Guard Band from Hartford, Connecticut. And their color guard as well, and their foot guard.
First Company Governor's Foot Guard. And behind them, the First Company Governor's Horse Guard, commanded by Major Richard Bellevaux. And he looks spectacular. The next float you see has been created by the Wallingford Public Library. It represents the history of the library as well as the history of reading in general. It was built by the entire staff of the library with contributions from both the businesses and the private groups throughout the town. The chairpersons were Betty Matiskella and Linda Mashinsky. I hope I pronounced those right. You'll recognize all the characters that come out of the books in the library. It's a wonderful, wonderful float. hours of work must have gone into this float. You should be very, very proud of it. We do have a wonderful library in Wallingford, one of the best in the state.
Following close on the heels of this spectacular float is the 102nd Infantry Connecticut National Guard Band. You are viewing one of the most historic and talented musical groups in New England. The 102nd Band was first formed in 1921 and saw service in World War II as part of the Pacific Campaign.
Here's a very special group, the Iwo Jima Survivors. They look great, don't they?
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford. Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy
birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
You've been good to me, dear Wallingford. Happy birthday to you.
You are in for a very pleasant surprise with this next group coming upon us. You are seeing the color guard of the Silver Dolphin drill team. And it is the marching unit of the Naval Submarine School located at the submarine base in Groton, Connecticut, and made up of full-time students. Established in 1989, the Silver Dolphin drill team has performed in hundreds of military and civic functions, both public and private, throughout New England. The drill team's name comes from the title of the warfare insignia that is worn by enlisted Navy service members after they have qualified in submarines. They are a very prestigious group. We are very pleased to have them with us. Let's welcome the Silver Dolphin drill team. We can see why there is a space in the parade, and that's because they are performing. They are drilling and they're not staying in one place and constantly moving forward. But when they get here, it will be a real treat. And here are the silver dolphins. And all of this with no music.
Next we have, Next we have the Scouts who are carrying the flags of the 50 states. flags look great, and the scouts look even better.
And that announces the appearance of the Milford Volunteers Fife and Drum Corps. This corps was organized in 1964. They wear the uniform of the French and Indian War time period and are members of the Company of Fifers and Drummers. Lee D'Amico is the director, and the drum major is Allison Sastry. Let's welcome the Milford Volunteers Fife and Drum Corps.
Behind them we have Rogers Rangers, who represented the American troops who fought in the French and Indian War. And they do simulated encampments, and everything is true to the last detail. The Rangers would not have been as successful without their ladies. They'll be doing an encampment June 3rd and 4th, I believe at Blue Trails, out by Blue Trail Range. So that would be something to see. Rogers Rangers. Approaching the reviewing stand at this time are members of Dag Hammarskjld Middle School Band. The director of the band is Alan Wallace. We should be very proud of the fact that we have middle schools that can produce bands of this size and this caliber. So let's give a hearty welcome to Dag Hammarskjld. When you read of all the things that go wrong in school systems, here's something that really goes right. Be proud. have the Dag Hammarskjld Float and students. And this float is a replica of the North Main Street Schoolhouse, which was in existence from the 1800s to the 1950s. I see Joe Lyon, he's always active in these things. That's a great job that they did on that. It's great. It's absolutely beautiful. I thought it looked big enough for a student, and sure enough, there's one in there.
Approaching the reviewing stand is the Portland Fire Department, represented by their drill team and their truck. And I guess there are 2 trucks. You can be sure that a lot of time went into that precision marching.
Next we have the Stevens School float, and its title is It's as Simple as Black and White, and it has everything to do with living together in harmony. No, no. Roller Haven. Oh, I was wondering where the black and white was. Okay, the bear's black and white. This is Roller Haven, sorry. Sorry, I was taking orders from the commander. Here comes the E.C. Stevens School float. All right, all right. And you can see all that black and white. Let's hear that again. This float was created by the students of Stevens School with some help from the parents' organization. And here comes all the penguins. Big penguins and little penguins.
We're really proud of each and every one of the children who are marching in this parade. Here comes the EBC Stevens School Brownie Troop, and I hope I got that right. The next drum corps that you see appearing before you are the Connecticut Rebels of '76 from Danbury, Connecticut. They were founded in 1958 by Dick and Mabel Hubbard, who still continue their association with this corps. Bill Yoder is currently the director. Let's welcome the Connecticut Rebels of '76.
Some more of the Stevens Brownies. And, yes. And the Girl Scout troop, and I love that color, green. This next car is the AARP. Yeah. Wallingford chapter. This is Yes, this is the Wallingford Housing Authority Senior Citizens. You've come a long way, baby. They look great. It's okay to be a senior when you look that good. Monowies Fire Department from North Haven, thank you so much for coming. It's one of the sponsors for our parade, Alderman Olds Cadillac. Thank them very much.
And behind them, we hear that familiar ancient drum corps beat. And this time it is the Deep River Seniors from Deep River, Connecticut. They were organized in 1873. They are well known as being hosts for the wonderful ancient muster that is held every July in Deep River. They are also members of the Company of Fifers and Drummers. Let's welcome Deep River.
we have the North Farms Volunteer Fire Department and rescue truck.
Again, we can be proud of Wallingford and all of its volunteers.
Coming up, we have Petite Miss Connecticut Princess, Jennifer Lynn Heinel, and she is lovely. That ends the first division of the parade. Second division is coming around the corner. And it's commanded by Chief Petty Officer David Holloway, and his aide is Master Sergeant Barry Zard. And behind them, the Sons of the American Revolution Color Guard. Another one of our sponsors, Barbarino Pontiac. We thank them very much.
Again, that familiar ancient beat, 110 beats a minute. This may be slightly slower than that. We have the Westbrook Ancient Fife and Drum Corps from Westbrook, Connecticut. Organized in 1910, they host the Westbrook Muster on the fourth Saturday in August. They took part in a Patriots' Day parade in Concord, Massachusetts just a few weeks ago. They are members of the Company of Fifers and Drummers.
Wallingford senior citizens, having a really good time. And behind them, Pond Hill Cub Scouts, Daisy Troop, bringing the kids, bringing the puppies. We're going to have scouts for a long time to come. we thank the parents when we see this kind of scout activity. That's where it comes from. Pond Hill, hooray. Right. This is the Pond Hill Magic School Bus. Comes from a reading series, taking the kids through time, various eras in history. Reading can take anybody, any place, any time. It was built by the children, and all the clocks were made by the kids.
And following close behind the bus is one of those wonderful bands that I mentioned to you before. This is our James H. Moran Middle School Band. They are directed by Fred Rossamondo, and they are called the Mustangs after the school's mascot. We're proud of you.
Behind them, the Wallingford Girl Scouts wearing uniforms from the past, the history of the Scouts. And the Highland Brownie Troop from Wallingford. This is a great float. Bing. Did a great job. They did a great job. Moses White Beach. Troop 34, Girl Scouts from Highland School. Troop 104 of the Highland Girl Scout Troops. This is, I can see it. Right, the Connecticut Council of Scouts from Highland School. Thanks very much. Here is the Cook Hill School float. It's called a School of Fish. And the entire float was made of recycled materials by the teachers, the parents, and the children. And they wanted me to say that they think they're a little overcrowded in there. Every student in the school made a fish, and they are beautiful. It is, I was told it was a great float, and it is a great float. Again, some more scouts in Cook Hill. Did a great job, kids, a great job. Should be proud of yourselves. Alderman Oldsmobile, sponsor of our parade.
And what would a parade be without the signs of the bagpipes and drums? Please welcome the Gaelic Pipe Band from New Haven, Connecticut. The director is Fred Saunders. We're happy to have you here.
Next comes the Moses Y. Beach float, the classroom, the key to opportunity. Through the classroom, you can be anything you want to be. And this float was a combined effort of the parents and the children. Moses Y. Beach, faculty and parents and students. A great school. Behind them, the scouts saying happy birthday to Wallingford. The Brownie Troop, I can't read the number, 185 from Moses Y. Beach. These kids from these schools have done a wonderful, wonderful job with these floats. Another scout troop carrying flowers. You look beautiful, ladies. What's this?
And we don't want to leave out the Cub Scouts. Happy to have you. Coming quickly behind them is a band that we can be really proud of. Our band from Lyman Hall High School, the Trojans. The director is Richard Sansusi. You can be proud of your school system.
Lyman Hall, my alma mater. I'm not going to tell you how many years ago, though. And these are the Highland School Scouts. And behind them, the Wallingford Girls Softball League. Another parade sponsor, Gicello Distributors. Thank you very much. and the Allegheny Ludlam steel car. That is really something.
Happy birthday, Wallingford! Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday,
Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Wallingford.
325. Congratulations.
Let me repeat to you, Wallingford, you can be proud of your schools and your school system. Here comes another representative of that system, the Sheehan High School Band, known as the Titans, and directed by Charles Houlihan. You can be proud of this band.
A contingent from the YMCA. We have a wonderful Y in this town. And we're glad to have them in the parade. Yes, this is the Susan Carrington Clark chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. Hello, ladies.
And let's welcome the Westbury Drum Corps. They are a modern fife and drum corps. They are from Oakville, Connecticut. And the director is Alina Kelbin. Let's welcome them. It looks like we're in for something a little bit unusual along the line of march here. One of the sponsors of the parade is Calcani Associates Realtors, and they have something rather unique to present to you. It looks like a big storm must have come by on the way, and they're carrying the pieces that were left over. But let's see if they can do something good with them. I'd say that was okay. If you got to do something, do it. That's neat.
Behind them we have the East Wallingford Fire Department. More of the wonderful volunteers from Wallingford, their color guard. See that Joe DeCunto looks great. East Wallingford East Wallingford Volunteer Company. And the newer East Wallingford equipment.
It looks like it's been around for a while. We have a float coming upon us, and this is a float that's sponsored by the Wallingford Youth Hockey, followed by many, many youth hockey players.
Now we have the Junior American City Queen, a Miss Yalesville preteen, Tammy Card. Name? That's what I have on my list. I see it. Miss Connecticut Perfect Teen, Sherry Marie Brooks. And she's beautiful, whatever her name is. Yes, Sherry Marie Brooks. Another time. And now we have the Junior American City Queen, Miss Yalesville preteen, Miss Tammy Card. And she's beautiful too.
We're sorry that we make a few errors here and there, and we do manage to get a few names wrong, but we are following a parade script. Unfortunately, when parades get started on the other end, they don't necessarily follow that same script, but we're trying. We're happy to have them here.
Told that everyone was staying on schedule. And that one switch that we had, they started out right, and they switched to the parade with the Barbara.
Yes, he told us.
Yeah. So everyone else is staying on schedule. I actually asked them to let us know.
Third Division Commander, Chief Petty Officer John Holloway Jr. And his aide, Billy Baxter.
I'm sure you all recognize the music of the Civil War era, and wearing the uniform and playing that music are the Connecticut Blues from Middletown, Connecticut. They were established in 1975, many times have been senior ancient champions since 1980, and are members of the company of fifers and drummers. Welcome the Connecticut Blues.
Behind them, the students of James H. Moran celebrate Wallingford's cultural diversity. Flags of most of the ethnic groups that have been and are instrumental in keeping Wallingford the great place it is to live. Thank you, boys and girls. We appreciate that. And behind them, a school of Irish dancers. And we're going to wait for them. the Lenahan Irish Dancers. And the dance is called the Streets of May. That was wonderful. The float from the Hungarian-American group in Wallingford. Look at that. And behind them, the Spanish community of Wallingford with flags and costumes from all of the countries that comprise our Spanish community. Flags from Spain, South America, Puerto Rico, Mexico. Wonderful. Very nice. Wallingford is proud of its ethnic groups and with good cause. More of the Hispanic, these people really went all out. Great, great float. United States, South America, Mexico. Beautiful costumes. Stand up and take a bow.
Thank you. Very, very nice. Thank you. I like the mustaches best. And next comes a small but mighty unit. This ancient fife and drum corps is called the Connecticut Fife and Drum Corps from Stony Creek, Connecticut. An all-female unit, which is very rare in ancient drum corps. Members of the Company of Fifers and Drummers, they take their name from the Indian word for Brantford. Sylvia Hookirk is their director.
Another parade sponsor, M&E Ford. Thank you very much. VFW Post 591. This is VFW Post 591, and their color guard. Veterans of foreign wars. Behind them, the ladies of the VFW Auxiliary 591. Pat Lazada is the president, and the auxiliary members, Helen Johnson, District 32 president and members, Jane Miller, State of Connecticut Department. Approximately 1,450 poppies were used on this. Hi, Pat. Next we have the St. Peter and Paul float. This float represents the Holy Sepulchre all over the world in every Polish church. This sepulchre is replicated at Easter time so that symbolically the parishioners may make their pilgrimage to Jerusalem. It's a beautiful float. The people on it represent the success that the Polish immigrants have had in becoming a part of America. And then we have the P&A behind them. And they're Polish dancers. Makes you want to dance. Behind them is the Knights of Columbus 4th Degree Color Guard. The Knights of Columbus is a fraternal organization whose efforts focus on helping the mentally handicapped. Want to get out and dance to that Polish music? Magic show today at the KFC Hall.
The next corps approaching the stand is one that I told you about before the beginning of the parade. They call themselves the Constitution Field Music of New York, and the membership is made up of people from New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. This is the group who came today to march in our parade and also to honor the memory of Hugh Quigley. They played at his gravesite before the parade started. They come from former drum corps such as the 93rd New York Volunteers, the Sons of Liberty, and the Regimentals. Director is Joe Culhane. Elks Lodge 1365 Color Guard. They always look handsome, don't they? You look handsome too.
the Wallingford Emblem Club, which is the ladies' auxiliary of the Elks. Can I use that word, ladies? The First Congregational Church Float. The First Congregational Church, as you probably know, is the oldest church in Wallingford. It was established in 1671. And the people on the float are descendants of the first minister, Samuel Street. Next we have the Portuguese American Club, and the Sons of Portugal folk dancers. I love those costumes. Aren't they great? Very, very nice. Executive Honda, another sponsor of our parade. Thank you. Most Holy Trinity Parish. Maypole. Girl Scouts from Holy Trinity, Troop 342. Troop 264. It's getting heavy, huh? Yeah.
Here is another member of the Company of Fifers and Drummers. This is the Junior Colonials from Westbrook, Connecticut. It's the first junior ancient corps that we've had in the parade.
Behind them, the Cook Hill Volunteer Fire Department Color Guard. Roberts Chevrolet, another Chrysler, another sponsor. Fourth Division Commander Rodman Fulton with his aides Sergeant David Evans and Mel Houston.
Followed very close by the Stony Creek Fife and Drum Corps. Founded in 1886, this corps often plays a medley of tunes from World War I. They are well known for their talents, and they are members of the Company of Fifers and Drummers.
There's the Wallingford Youth Soccer League. This float represents a soccer field and 25 years of kicking. Connecticut Daycare and Learning Center. Can never start too early. Wait, where's she going? Oops. Parker Farms Float is a dog schoolhouse with a school bulldog, the mascot. The PTO of Parker Farms hired artist Colin Coots to come in and design the dog, and each day, each of these kids, as they went into art class, put paper mache on him and painted him until he was all finished. Every child in the school had a hand in this float, and we think it's great. Parker Farms. And here come the scouts from Parker Farms. Looking good, guys.
And we're glad you are.
The Department of Public Utilities, also a sponsor of this parade. Thank you, gentlemen.
This very fine drum corps is the Oakville Watertown Drum Corps and Color Guard from Watertown, Connecticut. The director is Jim DeMarst.
So here's the Rock Hill School Float, Read Across America. These children sent Rocky and Roxy, 2 bears, to every state in the United States. And the bears came back and told them about those states while the kids were reading their way across America. It's a wonderful learning experience and a beautiful float. The bears on the float are wearing t-shirts from organizations and groups in Wallingford. This took a lot of effort, a lot of work. That looks like Rocky on the back. The wagons behind the float represent each of the 50 states that these kids have read their way through. Wonderful, wonderful job. You should all get an A in reading. Every float has a teddy bear. Great, great idea. Wonderful idea. We're proud of you. Oh my goodness. All the way through the parade. Great, great job, Rock Hill. A wonderful, wonderful contribution to this parade. Yay! Rock Hill Troop, I can't read the number. 46? 146. Troop 802 from Rock Hill. And the Boy Scouts from Rock Hill, Pack 28. Cub Scouts, sorry. Some big Boy Scouts. Rock Hill is out in force today.
Another junior corps approaching. This time, it is a drum and bugle corps, and they are the Catholic War Vets from Danbury, Connecticut. The corps was started about 5 or 6 years ago and has the distinction of being the first new junior drum and bugle corps in the state in over 25 years. Let's welcome.
Here comes Plonsky's Garage, also a sponsor of this parade. Thank you very much. Wallingford Historic Preservation. Hi, Jerry. The Royce House, the oldest house in Wallingford, built in 1672. It was built by Pete Frazina, and he did a beautiful job on that. Habitat for Humanity next. Habitat is a group that makes home ownership possible for people who would not otherwise be able to have a home, and it is all done through volunteer work. We're glad to have them in Wallingford.
And this very impressive looking group, very nice sounding group, are the Police Pipes and Drums of Waterbury, a non-profit organization organized in 1993. Their members are policemen and civilians from around the state.
The Yalesville Volunteer Fire Department and Color Guard.
The truck is also from the Yalesville Volunteer Fire Department. Coming quickly behind them is the Conestoga Wagon that was given to the people of Connecticut by the state of Pennsylvania during the bicentennial year 1976. It took part in a wagon train reenactment, joined with wagons from every state, trekked across the United States, and landed in Valley Forge, Pennsylvania on the 4th of July, 1976. This Conestoga Wagon has been resuscitated, revived, and so forth, thanks to the efforts of Larry Baldelli and Randy Stack, teachers at Moran Middle School. Chris Stack, who is driving the truck, rode with the original group in 1976, as did John Tardif. On the wagon is also Penny Stack and Sarah Stack. I like those people.
VFW from Yalesville, the Budlisky Post, Stanley Budlisky Post. And this is Post 9965, riding in the car, Roseanne McMorrin, the president of the Yalesville Auxiliary, and Senior Vice Commander Bill Letterman.
Followed on the tail by Grassy Plains Drum Corps from Bethel, Connecticut, a junior combination corps organized in 1936. Director Warren Lafferty, a charter member of the corps.
American Vets and Auxiliary. Here we have a car with the Connecticut ex-prisoners of war.
Hey, Shorty! Hey, Shorty!
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford. Happy birthday, Wallingford. Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Approaching the reviewing stand in their very bright and cheerful yellow blouses are the Striders Senior Drum Corps from Newtown, Connecticut. This is a combination drum corps organized in 1946. The director is Warren Lafferty. The corps has won many awards since they have been organized.
This is the State Department American Legion Color Guard. This is Sedlicki Post 187. This is the American Legion Shaw Sign and Auxiliary. They're having a good time in that car. The battery-operated Wallingford Electric Division truck. It's electric. The American Red Cross. We don't think about them till we need them, but when we need them, they're there. This is the Leslie Meone Safety Foundation. This is the Wallingford Historical Society, dedicated to the preservation of Wallingford's architectural history. This is Bob Beaumont. This is also part of the Historical Society.
You look great, Bob.
Here. The 5th Division is headed by the illustrious potentate James E. Mance, and this is the Sphinx Temple.
The entire 5th Division is made up of the Sphinx Temple marchers. The Sphinx Temple is located in Newington, Connecticut, established June 24th, 1895. The temple has approximately 2,800 members living in central and eastern Connecticut, and they help support 19 orthopedic and 3 burn hospitals located throughout North America. Let's welcome the Sphinx Temple. According to our script here, that was the potentates' aides and walking past potentates and the director's staff. And I guess I'm a little bit behind here. The temple guard, the Arab patrol, the past potentates in the cars, and then the part that so many people look forward to, the funsters, who come complete with their paddy wagon. The fun of the bygone era. Again, I'm reading from script, and I hope I am correct. We have the marshals from the Sphinx Temple, and we also have the Sphinx Temple Highlanders. And that's a proud-looking major. The next group refers to itself as the Circus Associates. I think I'm reading correctly. This is the Sphinx Temple Mounted Sheiks. All right? All right. I like the ones that are mounted on the big cushions. That's the way to do it. Oh, I forgot. Of course, they're flying carpets. Okay. This gives you an idea of just how much money is raised by these fun-loving people. And you know we look forward to the Sphinx Temple Cycle Unit. I always get worried when they start crisscrossing, but they somehow manage to do it. Well done.
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford. Happy birthday, Wallingford. Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford.
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
Happy birthday, Wallingford!
We're being aided today by the American Amateur Radio Club, which has been located in Wallingford for almost 50 years, and we have 20 volunteers all up and down this parade route who are getting us information back and forth. So I want to thank them very much.
We have our next group coming up from the Sphinx, of course, and this time it is the Sphinx Temple Motor Patrol. If you've got to be in a parade, this has to be the way to do it. the Sphinx Temple Hospital Band. And this is what you call organization. We have the Sphinx Motor Patrol truck and trailer. I'm not sure, but I think it's used to carry those little cars. And it's also there to help them if anything should happen along the route of the parade. Very handy vehicle.
I believe this is Mariotola in an antique car. And another parade sponsor, Wallingford Buick.
Master Sergeant John Danino, U.S. Army. And that concludes our 5th division of the parade. Heading up the 6th division of the parade is a drum corps that's well known up and down the eastern seaboard. They're well known for their very fine musicians, believe it or not, but I think they're sometimes better known for their craziness. They carry their own band of slaves, they carry their own cannon, and they just have a wonderful time. Kevin Brown is the Commodore of the Corps. They were organized in 1959. They are from Guilford, Connecticut, and they are the Ancient Mariners. I didn't know what was going to happen. Got a little worried. They're crazy, but they're good musicians. They are also part of the company of fifers and drummers. Let's welcome the Ancient Mariners of Guilford, Connecticut.
Float is the Yalesville Lions Club float. The Lions float is representative of the services that they perform for Wallingford, among them scholarships for high school students, Thanksgiving baskets for the needy, and in that Santa Claus suit is John Roy, who is showing that they give out gifts at Christmas for needy children. They do so many things, an ongoing project at Prageman Park. We're glad to have the Lions Club Behind them is the Rotary Club. Rotary likes to say that it has the biggest party Wallingford has every year, their barbecue and auction. The Rotary Foundation was founded in the 1960s. Gifts from that foundation are given to worthwhile institutions and groups. The Rotary does a wonderful job. I'm proud to be a Rotarian myself. Thank you, Rotary. Make sure you go to the Rotary picnic, the barbecue, on August 2nd.
And you're in for yet one more treat here in this wonderful parade, because slowly coming up the street are the very wonderful Italian-American string band from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The band was organized in January of 1991, and they first appeared in the Philadelphia Mummers Parade on January 1st, 1992. During the last 4 years, the band has traveled to over 200 cities and towns throughout the United States. There are over 60 members ranging in age from 16 to 66. The band is a member of the Pennsylvania Jersey String Band Association and the Philadelphia Mummers Association. With band captain Terry D. Matteo, music director Anthony Tenuto, and presentation director Dan Coccia Jr. Let us welcome the Italian-American String Band from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Thank you.
Another wonderful corporate neighbor, SciTech. The companies in Wallingford, both big and small, have made today a possibility. You should really thank them. Coming along, we have the float from the Wallingford Grange. The Wallingford Grange is celebrating its 110th anniversary this year. It was originally created to help farmers in time of need. It's now involved in all types of volunteer community services. The Wallingford Grange, celebrating 110 years in Wallingford. This is, I think this is Savings Bank. Kerry Coons, Officer Kerry Coons in his racing car. Time Savings Bank, another sponsor.
I have to wait till I see the sign on this one. Dime City. Meanwhile, we have the Connecticut Alumni Senior Drum and Bugle Corps, organized in 1984, comprised of men and women who played with well-known junior and senior drum and bugle corps throughout Connecticut. Their music is the style of the 50s, and a very pleasing sound it is. They come from the former Stratford, Connecticut Drum Corps, the former Connecticut Hurricanes of Derby Shelton, and from Charter Oak and other drum corps. Director is Jimmy Nestor, and the drum major is Bob Findley. They invite all former drum corps members to join their outfit. All right, Connecticut alumni. Good job.
This is the First United Methodist Church celebrating its centennial year. And the wagon pulls the emblem of the church, the cross, and the flame. Very nice. The next group is our contingent from Corometrics, Medical Systems. Hi, Corometrics. Is that your float? The Corometrics Medical Systems, which is located in Barnes Industrial Park, is a manufacturer of fetal, neonatal, and home care monitoring systems. It employs approximately 625 people, and the float depicts the use of fetal monitors in a hospital environment as well as in the home. For 27 years, Corometrics has been monitoring for healthier babies. Next comes the Kiwanis Float. The Kiwanians are known for their outstanding work with the Boys and Girls Club and the Big Brothers and Sisters. Their annual peanut sale starts in June. Great job. Calvary United Pentecostal Church. Beautiful banners. A&W Hauling. And the banners are from Pond Hill Schools, Save Our Earth. And there's A&W Hauling. Rapaponi Horse Farm. This is the Kuhn float. Cars for Kuhn. The Gaylord Hospital float theme is freedom of motion. On the float you see the flag pool, which is located in the Jackson building, and Jeff Mateski from the Para-Olympian swim team with his own cheerleading squad and coach. Freedom in motion. Jeff is the swim champ from the Para-Olympian team. Here we have Misty Meadows 4-H Club, a great group. I hope you enjoyed our parade. I want to thank Bristol Myers Squibb again. Without them, the parade wouldn't have been possible. They have been one of the most special groups to move to this town. Thank you, and thank you all for coming. I want to give the microphone to Mayor Dickinson.
It's been a great day to celebrate 325 years of Wallingford's existence. We thank all of you for being here, and of course all of those who made today possible. I'd like Bert Killen, parade chairman, to please come over and share some comments. Bert Killen, parade chairman.
I want to thank you all for coming. I had my doubts, I'll tell you, at times. And I said, there's no fool like an old fool, go ahead and do it. And as I said, as I watched especially the ethnic groups and the youngsters and our series of seniors, I said, this is what made Wallingford what it is. I hope it never changes. I hope you people will never lose interest in our community. We need each and every one of you. Thank you again.
Thank you very much, Bert. A big hand for Bert. And then I'd ask Joanna Fishbein to come over here, chairwoman of Jubilee 325. Joanna.
I just want to say I am overwhelmed with what our committee established and accomplished today. The parade committee has been wonderful. They've done such a tremendous job, and the whole committee has done that. And I want to thank you all, the town of Wallingford, you, the people who witnessed the parade today. You have been tremendous. Thank you so much. And I do want to thank all the sponsors of our parade, everybody who participated in it. And of course, Bernie, where are you? Bernie Blessinger from Bristol Myers, who's been our very dear friend. He started me off. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you. You're wonderful. Thank you all. We love you. We've got more to come, more events. Thank you so much, Lucille. And you did a marvelous job, and so did you. You were great.